The Tang dynasty started when Li Yuan and his son revolted against this week. Li Yuan's son then took the throne and took the name Tang Taizong. Later Tang rulers conquered Vietnam, Tibet, and Korea. They allowed them to be self-governed, but they had to pay tribute to the Tang emperor. Tang emperors also set up the land reform system. This is where they would take a large land and divide it among the peasants. In the year 960, a general named Zhao Kuang-yin founded the Song dynasty. The Song dynasty lasted longer than the Tang dynasty, but it controlled less territories, meaning they were smaller. Though it had many setbacks, the Song dynasty also had many achievements. They invented a new type of faster-growing rice. This allowed farmers to sell more crops, thus increasing trade and economy. In addition to the faster-growing rice, the Grand Canal also improved trade since it connected northern and southern China. To improve trade more, the government also started using paper money. As in previous dynasties, the scholar official class formed the top of society. The Song scholar generally valued learning more than physical labor. New schools of Confucian philosophies emphasized social order based on duty, rank, and behavior. Most Chinese were peasants who lived and worked on the land. If disputes ever came about, a village leader or a council of elders would make them resolve the problem.
What are we doing? We're going to take care of this. Why?
Although some merchants were wealthy, according to Confucian tradition, they had a lower social status than peasants. Sometimes, rulers would restrict where foreign merchants could live. Women would usually have their feet bound because small feet represented nobility and beauty. Among the gentry, poetry was the most respected form of Chinese literature. Works of scholars often touched on Buddhist and Taoist themes as well as social issues. They reflected on the shortness of life, celebrated harmony with nature, and even wrote about the horrors of war. Along with poetry, scholars also considered painting an important skill. During the Song dynasty, artists would paint landscapes. They used Taoist tradition to create a harmonious relationship between earth and heaven. Besides landscapes, they also painted human life. These themes heavily influenced Chinese architecture. The Indian stupa evolved into the multi-tiered pagoda in China. Also, Chinese sculptors created statues of Buddha that were very impressive. Besides the statues of Buddha, sculptors also perfected the making of porcelain, which is shiny pottery.